Welcome back, everybody, to the New Orleans Saints franchise, where we have NFC South Division football today. It's the Saints and the Carolina Panthers for the first time this season. There's a three-way tie atop the division right now, and the Panthers are playing pretty good football, while the Saints have dropped their last two, allowing 90 points in the process. We've been outplayed, we've committed too many turnovers, and now we need to get things back on track. Carolina ranks well in almost every major category right now, and Bryce Young's played very well, with a receiving core that is on the rise thanks to the likes of second-year receiver Sean Kerr, who leads them in receiving. We all know the elite wide receivers want the football every play. It's hard to make sure everybody's producing in this offense, especially as Blake Westbrook hasn't been the most efficient and consistent passer. Hopefully we can start to get everybody the football between Olave, Wilson, Kevin Blackwell last week only had a pair of catches, one of those coming in garbage time. I really want to see us find a way to get things kind of more cohesive, but the challenge this week is going to be replacing Ryan Ramczyk, who suffered an arm injury last week, and then Jadarius Roby is not going to play. We have new running backs stepping in. We have Will Freeze and Trevor Penning getting shuffled around. And on top of that, I really want to see this defense play to their potential. We've had some tough matchups. Now we got Carolina, a team that looks on the rise. And we'll see how Week 6 goes for our Saints. And we're underway with Barry Skelton here across the 25-yard line, setting things up for Blake Westbrook, who enters with 5 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. 2 of those in the loss last week to Buffalo. And he opens 1st and 10, a play action, dump off to Kevin Blackwell, gain of 4. No surprise he gets the first targets after only a couple last week. When Kevin Blackwell is producing, we're always much better for it. Toss left, and here is Rachaad White for a short gain. He's looked good, filling in for Jadarius Roby here or there, but now has to be the lead running back. Heads outside and gets the first down as he stiff arms Jerome Baker on his way to the 42-yard line. 3 receivers on the field for New Orleans, and the pass is caught by Antoine Priestley. It's his second week filling in for the injured Jacoby Pearman. 3rd down now, and Westbrook is intercepted. That is Cody Barton. Interception number 7 for Blake Westbrook. Wilson's coming across the middle, and Barton's able to read that and jump in front just in time. And that gives the ball to Carolina with the short field. And that's been a really big issue for this team the last 2 weeks. We have not done the defense any favors by turning the football over, giving the offense chances. 1st and 10, a quick toss to Jonathan Mingo for about 5. 10 touchdown passes on the year for Bryce Young. Hands off to Doug Wallace, who is spun down by Julian Love. Brings up 3rd and short. Stack in the box, a run with Wallace, and he gets stuffed by Vita Vea. And that's why we brought him here to New Orleans. Nice 3-and-out response, but this offense needs to protect the football. Hand off Rachaad White, speeding to the edge and gaining 8 yards. Rachaad White's looked really good this year. I'm confident in him. Now, adding more of the power element, you've got the 4th-year John Waters filling in. And this is where he's at his best. On 1st down, it's dumped off, and that is Waters making the 8th catch of his NFL career. Now it's a pistol look, running left, an option flip back to Rachaad White. Has the first, shakes the safety. Out to the 40-yard line. Saints getting creative now, filling in for Roby's absence. And they'll stay on the ground. Well blocked up the middle. Rachaad White gains 7. Trevor Penning, by the way, is now out at right tackle. Could see a lot of Brian Burns in this game. Buying time and firing. That is caught by the 2nd-year Antoine Priestley. Down to the Carolina 25. Saints in business. And it's Westbrook on target, but dropped by Garrett Wilson. That's one thing you can't do if you're complaining about getting the football. On second down, now Olave can't handle this one. Tight coverage from a good Carolina secondary. Brings up a 3rd and 10. 5 on the rush, and down goes Westbrook, and he coughed up the ball. Another turnover for New Orleans. Rachaad White hasn't been in this situation too much this year, but you can't let a blitzing linebacker just run past you. That's one of those plays you wonder, does Jadarius Roby pick him up? Carolina football, some misdirection, and that's Lindsey carrying. Tackled by the rookie Kinley. From the 42, it's a run with Wallace, and the Saints are all over that play, meeting him in the backfield. 3rd down. Young heads to the air, and he throws it. I believe that deflected off of Montez Sweat, incomplete. So the Saints have only seen defense for a short while, but they have 2 3-and-outs. Screen pass. Priestley breaks outside with some help from Olave. 1st down. We're trying to add some more quick game to the offense. We've seen more of these screens lately. On 2nd down, too far that time for Kevin Blackwell. Those kinds of throws really got to get cleaned up. 3rd down, Westbrook. A wobbling duck caught by Kevin Blackwell. So you missed that first one, but this one ends up perfect. Kevin Blackwell, the former Ole Miss power forward, snatches the rebound. And New Orleans has it in Carolina territory. And down goes Rachaad White. Just an overpowering stop for Derrick Brown, one of the best players in this defense. 2nd down, underneath, Blackwell with room to run. Do not attempt that spin move again. They go to the I formation. Needing inches. John Waters finds some daylight. 1st down. He's going to get some of those short yardage opportunities. Now checks out of the game. Protected now. Caught by Blackwell. Easily the biggest emphasis in this pass game today. Inside the 10. Trying to put one in the end zone and buying time. Westbrook flicks it out of bounds toward Garrett Wilson, and it brings up 3rd and goal. Time to throw. Lofting end zone. Caught, but out of bounds is Kevin Blackwell. I don't know. That looked pretty good. And the Saints have thrown the challenge flag. Tim Cannon trying to get this reversed, and the left foot is down, and that is easily a touchdown. It is reversed, and the Saints have a 7-0 lead finally in the 2nd quarter. Big first half for Kevin Blackwell. Feel like we've hardly seen this defense today. Carolina ball, buying time. Down goes Young, and it's Montez Sweat. 8.5 sacks this year. What a move it's been to get him here. 3rd and long, just running it with Wallace and running it well, but not enough for the 1st down. But a little more room for the punter now. So Carolina not able to move the football very well as Wisnowski boots it. Jabril Peppers handles the punt and now breaks it toward the near sideline and runs out of room into Panther territory. A chance for the Saints to take control of this game, and they bring Wilson across. He runs it upfield for 8 yards. That's one way to guarantee he gets a touch. Handoff, stuffed is Rachaad White. Jerome Baker flying downhill. It's 3rd and 2. Fake to White. And Westbrook is chased down by Brian Burns. And downfield, there wasn't anybody anywhere close to Kevin Blackwell. That could have been 6 more. Carolina lucky it's only a 7-0 game. Saints have had opportunities. Only 7 points. That's caught. What a play for Carolina. Finally, some signs of hope offensively. That's Jake Ferguson. And now running it with Wallace, and Kinley is able to wrap him up. Third down for Young. Has time and throws to Mingo to move the sticks. Now only a couple minutes to go until halftime. Panthers trying to tie things up. Young to the air, pressured, and gets rid of it as Joe Richards put him on the ground. Ferguson slot right, 3rd and 10. Chased again is Young, and down he goes! One, Beard stops him at the 34. And the Saints use a timeout. They want another opportunity. At their own 29 against the Panther blitz, the ball falls incomplete. Baker got the hit that time. 90 seconds left to go. Westbrook hit again, and it's through the hands of Priestley. Gotta come up with that one. 3rd down. Here comes 6. Westbrook hit again. They came after him on every play, and it worked. Panthers ball, 1:09 to go in the first half at their own 24. A look to the screen on the right side, and a gain of about 5 as they burn a timeout. 4-man rush. Dump short. Enough for a first down. That's Lindsey. Been really tough to stretch the field with these receivers. 1st and 10. Young flushed again. Has to dump it out to Ferguson, who fights for a couple extra. Carolina, 1 timeout remaining. Almost into Saint territory. Pressured again, and down goes Young again. He's sacked by Joe Richards. It's 3rd and 9. Have to get to the 45. Saints drop 8. Now contain Young and force him to throw it away. This defense has absolutely come to play, and they've taken away anything the Panthers want to do downfield. 12 seconds to go. Saints content running it, but a good run here for Rachaad White will have them spending a timeout with 6 seconds left. That isn't much time. Westbrook now throwing. He's got him open. Caught by Priestley. He got matched up with Jerome Baker. Out of bounds with 1 second. And the 52-yard try is good with a flag on the play against Carolina. And New Orleans will take a 10-0 lead into half. Those are 3 points I did not expect to see us come away with, but it helps make up for some of the missed opportunities earlier. But I wanted to see great defense. Today we have. Up in Minneapolis today, the Vikings currently lead Green Bay. Both teams off to strong starts, with the Vikings lead by 15. Still waiting to see who ends up being those top teams in the NFC this year. There's just way too many teams at 3-2 or better. We'll see who's able to move to 4-2 in this matchup, as Carolina still struggling to open up this passing game. 58 passing yards for Bryce Young. They've got to make some changes here in the second half, and that pass is incomplete. It was one of their best chances yet, and Chad Binns has Sean Kerr locked down. Saints ball. Rachaad White off to a good start as the lead running back. We've spread the football around pretty well today. Play action. Westbrook with his eyes downfield has to change his mind, and a flag comes in as he threw it away. Roughing the passer on Frankie Louvu. Up to about midfield now. Westbrook hit again. Louvu got there again, but no penalty. A lot of hits on Westbrook today. 3rd and 7. Kept clean as he fires complete to Garrett Wilson at the Panther 30-yard line. 3 receivers on the field. Blitzing again. It's too far ahead of Chris Olave. This has been a very aggressive defense. We try to run left now, and not much out there for Rachaad White. Have to go inside the 20 now for a first down. And with time, it's launched deep and out of bounds for Antoine Priestley. So the Saints will call on Blake Groupie again. This time 46 yards, and that kick is also good. It is 13-0 New Orleans. They have dominated this game. Panther ball, and now Bryce Young's going to keep it. Gets to the outside, upfield to the 45 of New Orleans. 22 yards, one of the best plays all day for Carolina. Now they run with Wallace. He has a bit more space than most of his carries and gains 8. 3 tight ends really changing things up, and it's Wallace for the first down. As lopsided as this has been, the scoreboard's only 13-0, and Ferguson hauls in another pass. He's been able to create separation. Now 23 yards from the end zone. Pass on the money for Mingo inside the 10. That's a nice strike from Bryce Young. Panthers' best drive all day. It's goal to go. And Wallace has nowhere to go. Stopped by Zaven Collins. Now they give Lindsey a try, and he meets Johnny Fenderson. 3rd and goal. They empty the backfield now. 5 on the rush. Young buys time. Fires! Touchdown, Carolina! And it's Jonathan Mingo. What a throw from Bryce Young. Panthers finally on the board and back in this game. Saints at their own 21. Caught by Wilson on the outside for a solid gain. Again to the air on 1st and 10. They'll swing it out, and down goes Rachaad White. No gain on that play. Carolina trying to step up their defense now. Caught by Olave, but a flag down. And that play's going to come back with a hold on Eric McCoy. Carolina already opening the door for themselves. Now it's a screen for Rachaad White. Has some space, and it's Cunningham who slows him down. Brings up 3rd and 9. Have to get to the 47. Pressure coming. Knocked away by Cunningham. And the star corner makes sure Carolina gets the ball back in a 6-point game. Lamar Whitworth, the rookie, boots it away. Little too much power on this one. It's a touchback. And now Carolina tries to build upon their one-scoring drive today. We're late 3rd. Bryce Young trying to establish a rhythm. Caught by Mingo, who scored earlier. That's a 9-yard gain. Now we're on to the 4th quarter. Again, 3 tight ends. Fake from Young. Dumps it underneath, and they get the first down. Still at the 31. Young. Outside, and Kerr is tossed out of bounds by Adebo. Forcing Bryce to take that check down oftentimes. Now over the middle, that's Parker Washington. Against this defense, you've got to make those quick, decisive throws. Young has done that here recently, and now delivers to Kerr. First down. Young is 20 of 27. On 1st down, pressured again. Young got it to Ferguson. And he's down inside the 10. It's a 40-yard connection. Fenderson tried to knock it away. Just a little too late. Carolina in the driver's seat, 1st and goal. Young throws. Out of bounds goes Kerr. No gain on the play. They go empty as they did on the touchdown earlier. And Young forced to throw it out the back of the end zone. 3rd and goal. 4-man rush. Looking left. Running that way. Young. Incomplete. It's Julian Love. 4th down. And the offense stays on. 2 receivers. Young in the shotgun. Has time, fires, touchdown, Carolina! Doug Wallace sneaks upfield, and the Panthers have taken their first lead of this game. What a terrific play call. Wallace gives the Panthers a lead after they just woke up offensively. And now New Orleans needs to get things under control again. 14 unanswered for the Panthers as Burns hits Rachaad White. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Westbrook well protected. Lofts it to Priestley. What a game he's had. A career day for the second-year Antoine Priestley. Into Carolina territory. Down by 1. It's dumped off. Rachaad White gets the first down. Nice job taking what the defense gives you there. Got Barry Skelton in the game, and here is Wilson, luckily getting by J.C. Horn. A gain of 7. 4 and change to go. A pitch, and down goes Barry Skelton. It's Chad Muma. Slammed him down to the 34. 3rd and 7. Pressure coming. Caught by White. First down. And that's why we signed him in the offseason. He's very good in the passing game. Skelton's now in. They throw a screen his way. And he runs past all his blockers and gets close to a first down. Now they bring John Waters in. The running back by committee approach on this drive, bringing them inside the 10. Staying in the eye. Play action. Westbrook wide open. Kevin Blackwell touchdown. Saints back in front. Jerome Baker bit on the fake, allowing Kevin Blackwell to run wide open underneath. They will go for 2 to try and make this a 7-point game. A bunch on the right. Westbrook. This time Baker's ready and makes the play. And he's tackled. It'll be a 5-point game. If Carolina can score a 3rd straight touchdown, they can retake the lead. Kick deep to Carolina, and it's taken out of the end zone across the 20. But they'll have to go 75 yards in a minute 52. Bryce Young has figured some things out here in the second half. And on first down has Ferguson. Jake Ferguson's been a real difference maker. What a game for him. Already near midfield, Young feels the rush. Back across his body to Kerr. 50 yards left to go. 60 seconds to get there. Bryce Young completes to Sean Kerr right at the sticks. They're making fine time. They have all their timeouts still. 2 deep look for New Orleans. Young, eyes downfield, gets rid of it. Did not have the chance with Montez Sweat applying the pressure. Mingo now the inside receiver. And Young looks left. Now he's in trouble and taken down. That's Paul Redman. He's the closer. 3rd and 22. Pressured by Beard, and it's dropped by Kerr to set up 4th down. The Saints are 1 play away from clinching. Carolina 4th and 22. And we're coming after them. Pass knocked away by Tommy Tomlinson. Tommy says, let's go to 4 and 2. Defending Parker Washington. What a fitting end to this game. The type of defensive performance I knew we'd be capable of. Saints win 19-14. Still a lot that has to improve offensively. But our defense now can give us a much better chance of winning games like this, where in the past we've had to score a lot more than 19. I am impressed with that side of the football, and this confirms a lot of what I felt coming into this week. Offensively, there's still a lot of things that have to get better. We're adding some more wrinkles into the offense. I like the screens and some of the different run calls we're doing with some of these like pin pull sweeps, or like we ran that option play today because I like the look they gave us. Just a few different things to try and give us more options, I guess. But we haven't been as much of a big play offense, which you kind of have to pick one. You either need to get big plays or be very consistent. And I don't think that we've really gotten great at either one this year. I'm trying to get us to be more on the consistent side, and we only had 19 points today, so work in progress. But one guy that makes the engine run is Kevin Blackwell. He had a fantastic game today, and because of the challenge, they don't have his second touchdown, or I guess his first touchdown, recorded there in his stats. So now there's a missing touchdown. That's annoying. I need to make sure he's a big part of our offense every game. Chris Olave had no catches today, but not due to the lack of trying. We had at least 4 or 5 targets in his direction. So now we have created some separation in this division. It's the Buccaneers that are lagging behind with only 1 win. And they're our opponent next week. I haven't played any games ahead of this, but I think this could be a good candidate for being a more summarized game. Not assuming that we blow them out, but if I had to think of like, all right, what are the 5 games maybe that end up getting summarized and don't spend as much time on? Maybe a game against the 1-win Bucks is one of those. Jason Tracy is their guy, but he's not elevating them. I believe Mike Evans retired. They're missing him. They lost half their players to us last year in free agency, of course. Here's a shock of the week. The Buffalo Bills didn't even score against the Cowboys, 21-0. They spent all their offense in the game against us, apparently. And then we had the Atlanta Falcons scoring a win over Washington as they also get to 4-2. They've won ever since that game against us where we won. So it's a tie atop the NFC South, us and Atlanta fighting for first place. And there we are, 6 weeks in. Looking forward to what's to come. I feel good about the team, and I know we can get even better than this. And we can get healthier, too. That's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the game. Please leave your thoughts down below in the comments. If you want to support the series, you can always leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Saints franchise. Thank you again. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you next time.